Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence.
Here are today's top headlines. GM dealers don't want to buy more new cars. Unsold cars pile up around the world, and MIT comes up with a battery breakthrough. Up next, we'll be back with the news behind the headlines. This is Autoline Daily for Friday, March 13, 2009, and it's the 100th episode of Autoline Daily. Happy birthday to us. Anyway, and now the news. GM told the government it does not need the $2 billion in government money that it asked for this month. GM will need more money going forward, but it says that its cost-cutting measures are yielding results. However, the Detroit News reports that GM dealers are balking at ordering new cars from the factory. Even though GM has been slashing production, according to data from Wards, GM has a 147-day supply of vehicles, with Saturn sitting on 227-day supply and Saab with 306. If dealers don't order enough cars, GM's cash flow problems are going to accelerate. Grant Thornton, the consulting firm, says North American part suppliers face imminent collapse. According to the Detroit Free Press, suppliers only have 30 to 90 days to survive unless the government steps in with at least $10 billion in aid. The Motor Equipment Manufacturers Association has already requested $18.5 billion from the U.S. Treasury for part suppliers. And auditors for American Axle say the company may go bankrupt due to troubles at GM and Chrysler. The company released a statement saying that its business operations are a going concern. And last week we reported that the New York Stock Exchange was considering delisting American Axle due to its dire position. And unsold cars are piling up around the world. The Guardian in the UK ran a story showing parking lots jam-packed with new vehicles that haven't been sold. Nissan is even using one of its factory test tracks as a holding area for new vehicles. And a few weeks ago, we were down in Jacksonville, Florida, and on our way to the press event, we passed massive parking lots full of unsold cars. You know it is bad out there, but these pictures really tell the story. Some good news now. Researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology announced a breakthrough in lithium battery design that could allow these batteries to be recharged in a surprisingly short amount of time. It could be a breakthrough for hybrids and electric cars. Using lithium iron phosphate, they solved the recharging problem by creating a new surface structure that allows the lithium ions to move quickly around the outside of the material, much like the beltway around a city. Using this technique, they say, they could recharge a lithium battery cell in as little as 20 seconds. Los Angeles-based industrial designer Charles Pyatt has come up with a wheel that can adjust itself for better grip. It's called the Dynamically Augmenting Wheel System, or DAWS for short. It mimics how a motorcycle or the human foot can change camber angle. The tire's tread is separated into 8 segments. The wheel hub allows each segment to slide side to side, so the wheel automatically adjusts its camber angle to better grip the road. Pyatt's website says this was an independent project that was completed over a 10-week period for only $800. We have no idea if this design will make it into production, let alone work at all, but it sure looks cool. Coming up next, a look at the redesigned Mini Convertible. We'll be back right after this.
Changing tires out here could be dangerous, but with these tires, I don't need to worry.
Bridgestone.
Mini is celebrating its 50th birthday later this year and coming out with a new convertible. With a quirky ad campaign that highlights the benefits of driving around exposed to the elements, this second-generation Mini convertible includes a variety of new features. The no-latch roof takes only 15 seconds to open or close. In fact, it's something you can do even as you're driving, but only up to 18 miles an hour. The back seat has a new option as well. You can lower it like the tailgate to store or transport longer items like snowboards or skis. Inside the car, you see a new addition, the openometer. This is a gauge that the company says measures the owner's openness, or the number of hours the car has operated with the top down and the engine on. Meanwhile, the design team added a new safety feature like reinforced A-pillars and rocker sills and a new floor pan and what Mini calls an active rollover protection bar, which protects the cabin yet still allows for maximum visibility. There's 3 versions of the Mini Convertible: the Cooper, Cooper S, and John Cooper Works. All come with a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine. The Cooper's is a naturally aspirated one with 118 horsepower. The S has a turbo with direct injection and 172 horses, while the Works Edition has 208 horsepower. By the time April rolls around, all 3 will be on the market, with the Cooper starting at $24,500. Add another $3,000 more for the S, while the John Cooper Works comes in at almost $35,000. Okay, it's Friday. Time to answer this week's trivia challenge. We asked, what do the letters PLM stand for in the revolutionary software that the auto industry is using? And as most of you correctly responded, it's product lifecycle management. As always, my expert team has randomly selected today's winner from the pool of correct responses. Pookie, the envelope, please. Hey, thanks, Pookie. And this week's winner is Dave Schneider from Racine, Wisconsin. Congratulations, Dave. You've just won a DVD of A Car is Born, a documentary that details the automotive product development process. Anyway, that's it for today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Visit our website for even more great content all week long. Autoline Extra, Dawn's Journal, podcasts, and even more. So click over and get the inside view at AutolineDetroit.tv.